Before we break for lunch, I'm going to ask Kathy Patino, who is a past president of the association and a past recipient of the Howard K. Award, to come up and make a presentation of the Howard K. Award. The Howard K. Award recognizes a school committee person that has been exemplary over not only the prior year, but over the course of their careers. So it's a significant award. Howard K. was on our board of directors. He passed away while he was serving as vice president of the organization. He's responsible for a number of things. He was at the forefront of creating PPAC in Providence. He was from Newport, lived in Newport, was a Navy commander, stayed in the city, got involved in municipal activities, civic activities, served on the school committee in Newport. So it exemplifies a commitment to public education and service, and that's the nature of the award. I'm going to ask Kathy to come up and present the award to this year's recipient. And then we'll have lunch.
Thank you, Tim. To give you a little bit more background on this award, I'm just going to give you some information for some of you who maybe are first-timers here or haven't been on your committee for a long time. So Howard K. served on RIASC's executive committee from 1993 until his death in 1997. A member of the Newport School Committee, Howard was a champion for school breakfast programs and was a strong anti-smoking and anti-gambling advocate. A 30-year Navy veteran, Howard came to Rhode Island in 1973 as commander of the Navy's Education and Training Center. During Howard's tenure, the center became the largest officer education center in the United States. After retiring from the Navy in 1978, Commander K stayed active in community service. In addition to serving on RIASC's executive committee and on the Newport School Committee, Howard was the president of the Downtown Providence Improvement Association and served on the boards of the Rhode Island Naval Militia, the Providence Performing Arts Center, and Rhode Island Technology Council. In a professional capacity, Howard held the position of Director of Corporate Affairs for Outlet Communications from 1978 to 1985, and was the Vice President of Bryan College from 1985 to 1991. Howard was an invaluable asset to RIASC, the city of Newport, and the state of Rhode Island. So you can understand why this award is named in his honor. I'd like to call Michael Marin to the podium to help with this presentation. I'm going to leave it in your capable hands.
Let's hope. What I'd like to do is read the nomination, and this was a group effort from the winner's colleagues. Steadfastness is an old-fashioned word that describes a value too often unnoticed and unappreciated today. It's the quality of being resolutely or dutifully firm and unwavering. But steadfastness aptly describes the vice chair of the school committee in South Kingstown, Michelle Brousseau. For 10 years, Michelle has been resolute and unwavering in dutifully serving the town, and particularly the children of South Kingstown. First elected in 2012, Michelle has been reelected twice by the voters and has been a consistent voice for reason over emotion in decision-making. During her tenure, she has served on the Accountability and Budget subcommittees and currently chairs the Strategic Planning Subcommittee, and has for years served as the legislative liaison for the South Kingstown School Committee. She has spent countless hours in professional development courses on education issues and brings the knowledge she has gained back to the table to benefit her town. During her many years of service on the school committee, Michelle has been a consistent advocate not only for the best education of the town's students, but she has also been a strong voice for listening to the community at large and for maintaining a professional atmosphere and proper procedure, even in the face of being silenced for her advocacy. Michelle comes by her commitment to South Kingstown from a long family history of involvement in our school system. She was a product of the South Kingstown schools herself, as were her 2 children. She was a public school teacher for 32 years in East Providence, and she has 18 years service teaching in public higher education. She's also served on the Rhode Island State Mathematics Leadership Team. She earned a Bachelor of Arts and a Master of Arts in Secondary Mathematics. We wholeheartedly nominate Michelle for the Howard K. Award and urge RIASC to honor Michelle with this recognition of her dedication and steadfastness.
I am speechless and beyond honored. Thank you very much to my colleagues in South Kingstown and to my colleagues here at RIASC. This is a huge honor. Thank you.
You should know that school committees are required by state law to have 6 hours of professional development. Most of you folks overwhelmingly exceed that, but it's important to note because no other class of elected officials are required or mandated to have professional development. So we've worked with the Hasselfeld Institute, we've worked with the Department of Education to provide year-round professional development. Most notably, it's been Zoom. I think we're all Zoom experts. Had I known what was going to, if I had the ability to foretell what was going to happen, I would have invested heavily in Zoom. But I missed that boat, and I missed the same way I missed Apple and everything else. But I'm going to introduce the immediate past president of the association, Mary Ann Roll, to make the awards. And I just want to give a round of applause to Judy, who does all the hard work in this. So, Mary Ann, without further ado, the floor is yours.
As Tim said, this is really, for the School Committee Association, the heart of our work, right? So you're required, the 6 hours are required, but so many of you, certainly in this room and others who are not here today, really go out of your way to go well beyond the 6 hours. And like Tim said, I think one of the things we learned from COVID is that while it was different, it still was better than nothing, right? And our partnership with Hasselfeld over the years has proved to be very productive. So congratulations to everyone who's done the work. So my script says, since RIASC established the Professional Development Leadership Academy, members have accrued over 12,000 professional development hours. And to date, close to 300 members have graduated from the Leadership Academy. To become a graduate, you must complete 15 professional development hours, and then each graduate receives recognition from the Rhode Island Board of Education. I'd like to now announce the 2021-22 graduates, and when your name is called, please come up and remain with Judy for your photo. one at a time. Alan LeClaire. Michael Marin. Alexander Menzies. Tim Munoz. Congratulations, Tim. Nikki Piper. And Carrie Smith. I will now announce the Master Academy members. These members have 50-plus hours of professional development. When I call your name, please come up, receive your certificate, and remain standing for your photo. This is a group photo, so you're going to be here for a few minutes. Gina Bay. Paul Bourget. Donald Burke. Diane Farnworth. Lynn Kapiskas. Jerry Larkin. Kate Massananti. Mary Manning Morse. Erica McCormick. And Karen McDade. Well done. Professional development. When I call your name, please come up and remain standing for the group photo. Diane Bowdy. Rosemarie Cipriano. Emily Copeland. Paul DeMonica. Megan Douglas. Mark Fiorello. Diane Nobles. Susan St. Armand. Sylvia St. Pierre. And David Testa. One more round of applause. The following members have 200-plus hours of professional development. When I call your name, please come to get your certificate and remain for the group photo. Michelle Brousseau. And Sandra Flowers.
Thank you.
The following members have 300-plus hours of professional development. Please come up when I call your name and remain for the group photo. Jean Harnoy and Thomas Bandy. The following member has 400-plus hours of professional development. Leanna Fenton, would you please come up to receive your certificate? We've arrived at the top of the list. The following members have 500-plus hours of professional development. Kathy, why don't you come up and we'll get our certificates and have our picture taken. I think this is really a special award because one of the things that I think makes a huge difference personally after 18 years on a school committee is when the majority of your school committee, if not all of your members, have taken advantage of the professional development that's available through the state association. It is the single most valuable member benefit. And I think it really helps to think that way. So congratulations to the members of the Woonsocket School Committee who have achieved this goal of having their entire membership accruing their 6 hours for 2022. So please stand and be recognized. Thank you very much.
The external training credits, which a lot of you have taken advantage of for busy parents or people who participate in professional development in other arenas, just send us your approval form and we will grant you the hours. So there's a lot of ways of getting your hours. So please go on our website, read our newsletter, because I constantly repeat what the Leadership Academy is and that, and just contact me with any questions you have. And I really applaud your willingness to continue professional development with all you have going on in your life. So congratulations and thank you.